All right, guys, we are on the Cumberland River. I'm just checking for traffic before I start talking to you. All right, we are on the Cumberland River in Nashville, Tennessee. We are currently searching for a Justin O'Neill. He was 39 years old. He went missing in a 2012 GMC Terrain. Black in color, nothing unusual about the vehicle. Just, I mean, it is what it is. It's a Terrain. It's an SUV. A lot of people ask, how do you guys find these missing people? Well, we talk with the family members if we can, if we get in contact with them. If not, we get all the information from where they were last. Hold on, let me do the live chat. They ask. We asked about where their last seen, if they have a license plate reader, last cell phone ping, and in this case, Lindsay could tell you about the last cell phone ping and the information on it. So here's Lindsay. Y'all know her.
So where he went missing from isn't necessarily right by the river, but he's from West Nashville. He left his house that night to run down to the gas station, which is from his road to the gas station he went to is less than a mile. I'm not sure where he lived at exactly on that road, but so we are going to search up to that area. His family did a cell phone ping, and it actually put his cell phone down here now near Route 41. So we have been searching from the Highway 24 bridge, and then we're going to go down, search all of this between Highway 24, all the way down, really concentrate in that area of Route 41 where it crosses over, because his cell phone had him right there, with the cell phone ping that his family did. From there, we'll make our way down, or up the river? Down the river to where he was from, and search in that area, but we're gonna search that whole span of the Cumberland.
With us going live, there's several reasons. First and foremost, I've got my finger in the way, but I got to put it in gear, so you're gonna have to deal with it. Our GoPro 9 got smashed, which insurance is gonna cover it, but 18,000 pound RV ran over it. It was my fault. I left the GoPro on there. So really trying to film from the cell phones is kind of crazy. We did leave the bag that Eric may be bringing at home. So we haven't been home since we brought home Jason Spencer, and thank you guys all for your support on that. I'm amazed at our followers. Our followers came through. The family had a GoFundMe type deal set up to get him to Florida, and we have almost reached the goal, didn't we?
Yeah.
So it was like $300 some odd at the first, and then when we announced it, we were around like $1,100, I think. I haven't checked it. That's great. I love the fact that I have followers that will help out when needed. So thank you so much on that. The support system is amazing. Also, we want to get this information out because there's not too much information on Justin, is there? So with that, we want to be able to get his story out. If you're on the Cumberland and you're a fisherman, take extra caution in looking to see if you can see vehicles, and if you can, report them. They do have dive teams here. We can also, you can reach out to us. We can come down and we can dive them. We just, pretty much your support system means everything to us. And for you guys doing that, I see that love. For you guys doing that for us, it's amazing. We have if anybody knows where we're at, we're kind of by the Nissan Stadium. We're going to head on down river here in a second, but I wanted to check this area. I know there's a lot of poles. There's probably no entryway, but he could come off somewhere else and float down. So also bringing you along with how we perform our job. This is going to be pretty neat because you guys are seeing this firsthand with us. You guys are going to be with us as I'm not going to say the whole time because I don't know how much my cell phone has charged, but you guys are going to be with us through quite a bit of what we do every day. Unfortunately, this is the first time that we were able to get on the Cumberland. We had some adverse conditions, weather conditions. That wasn't even the biggest issue. Our prop was bent, and I didn't even know it. We got our prop fixed. In the process of doing that, when we pulled the lower end unit down, we tried putting it back together, and we did. We got it back together like it's supposed to. Lindsay's watching the sonar too, by the way. I'm watching it, but so our motor got a new water pump put in. An impeller by Dirt Water Services. And I helped them. We did an excellent job putting it together, but there was a little play in the shifter, and I was the one who sealed it in, and I didn't get the gear shifter. It was like it's supposed to be. I mean, we did exactly what we were supposed to do. It was just shifted a little bit. So I tried out at Old Hickory. The smart guy would have kept it attached to the trailer. Well, Lindsay just dropped me off, and I started floating back, fired the motor up, everything ran perfect. The impeller worked beautiful. It was peeing like it's supposed to, the motor, because that's how it cools it. But I couldn't put it in gear. So Lindsay's thinking that I'm just not far enough in the water, so she keeps coming down. So I call her real quick, and I'm like, hey, we got an issue. I can't put it in gear. All said and done, we parked the boat. I said, well, let's just try to rope it and put it back on the trailer. I don't know if you guys know how big this boat is, but to try to bring it up onto the trailer was a task. There was a hairline crack in the crank. I cranked it and I cranked it and I cranked it until the hairline crack turned into a gap and the arm broke on it. So that's where Tara Mason and Gary come in clutch, because they were able, Again. Gary, I don't know if you guys remember in the past, Gary welded a fender on for us. Well, I called him up. Mind you, it's like 8 o'clock at night. Got his welder out, welded that back on. We went back down, roped it back on, got the trailer up, everything was perfect. We got to the campsite at what? 1:30, and so now we're here. We just had a whole bunch of stuff go on in the past couple of days, so we haven't been in the water, but we're on the water now. So that was a fun venture. All right, so we have searched both sides of these.
People are asking about him, who he was, where he went missing.
Okay, so here we go. Here we go. Is it pointing at you?
It's pointing at you.
Oh, I want you to point at you.
So again, Justin O'Neill went missing on Thanksgiving, the night of Thanksgiving. So it would actually technically, I guess, been Friday, because it was around midnight, 1 o'clock in the morning when he left his home. He left his home to go to a gas station, which the road that he lived on to the gas station was approximately, it's like 0.7 miles, less than a mile. I'm not sure where he lived on that road. So the river where he lives is actually, he would actually have to drive a little bit. His family did a cell phone ping, and that cell phone ping puts him right around Route 41 where it crosses over the Cumberland River. So we have been checking from Highway 24. We're going to check all the way down to where he actually lived. We're looking at, I think, like 10 to 15, like 10 to 12 miles from 24 to where he lived. So we are going to search this area, hopefully provide answers. When he left that night, he left with the intention of going to the gas station and coming home. He had on a t-shirt, some sweats, and some Nike slides. He left in his 2012 black GMC Terrain, which is like GMC's, like they're just one of their SUVs. His family has not heard from him. He did make it to the gas station. There is a purchase on his debit card for that gas station. So he did make it there. He just never made it home. They are not necessarily ruling out foul play just because he disappeared. He was supposed to come right back home. The family does not suspect anything else at this point in time, but we are going to search, like I said, from Route 20 or from Highway 24 all the way down to where he was from. So,
if you want to, sorry guys, we're going to show you on these sonars while we're coming down, so you guys can get a good look. This is the Humminbird Helix 2, Generation 2. It is a great unit. It's not my normal unit, but it's you know, it found Jason, and it's good. It's a good system. I am going to upgrade it to mine. I just have to switch it out and get the cord all. I've pretty much got it done. I can get it done. I just got to do it. Haven't had time to do anything lately. Solix Gen 3 is amazing. It's an amazing unit. So you can kind of tell the difference between this one, so Gen 2, compared to the Apex 13. So we're going to go along this side here and ask me directions. I couldn't tell you. Sun's not out. I think this is the south side, if I'm correct, on this side here. Well, I guess I could just look at my map. Hold on. View. Well, yeah. Anyway, pretty sure that's the south side. So we're going to continue down through here. I know it's a little foggy on the windows. We're going to head down to the bridge, 47 bridge, is that it? 41 bridge. So as we're going down through here, you guys are going to be able to see what we see. I'm going to show you some of the techniques that we use. You know, don't take this to heart, but this is what we do. And we've been successful with it. So, you know, I want to be as transparent as I can be with people. You know, having this and doing this type of job, I want to be able to bring home everybody. So if I can help one person on how to work their sonar, I'm going to do it, because that's the whole goal, is to bring these people home. Hey, there's one of those Lime scooters. 2 of them.
I think that's just like a scooter.
Oh, yeah, okay. All right, so your speed, you want to keep it at around 1.5. You know, if you go to 4, you're okay, but I wouldn't go any faster than that. You can actually tell if you're going too fast, and I'll show you how. And don't worry, I've already went over this section on this part. So I'm going to show you a little bit faster, And this is the reason why you don't want to go too fast. You'll start seeing lines here in a second. Start seeing those choppiness. Yeah, that's way too fast. I'm gonna go back over what I just went over because I just realized that I didn't go over that spot. So we're gonna go back. You want to keep it at, like I said, 1.5 to 4. There is a walk bridge or a highway up there. What do you set your chart speed at? So menu, since we're not in here. Pretty sure it's.
I could have swore I just saw where's the chart speed when you first hit menu.
Well, that's the sonar there. Chart speed is set at 4. I don't remember where it's at. It's been a little bit. It's gotta be on here. What is that set on that before? I don't want that. Man, sorry, that was a wrong setting. Oh yeah, chart speed 5. Sorry, set at 5. My fault. Yeah. All right, so let's go back to the marker that we have over there, which is the scooter. Let's go back through here. Now, here is one main thing that you want to know about the rivers. Go the river speed while you're sonaring. If you go faster, you try to do a 3.7, you're not going to get a good feedback. Go with the river speed. So if I've got it pretty much stable and we're going 3.2, no, it wasn't a car. When we go 3.2, that's about the river speed. You just want to make sure that you are staying straight. So here you got a big rock. You've got several big rocks. Those are all rocks. Those are huge rocks too, aren't they? We're from Southern Illinois.
And then they asked if we're going back to Washington.
Yes, we will be going back to Washington. Not for sure exactly when. Which brings me to another point. So, with us searching for Kenny Loudermilk, the water is super low. If anybody has drones that they could fly, go up there to Washington and just start flying the rivers. Flying that river. It is the Missouri River. Any nooks and crannies that you guys can fly over would be helpful from Washington, Defiance. Or did he make it to Defiance?
I'd say Washington all the way to Pelican Island.
Washington all the way to Pelican Island. Just keep flying. As the river is lowering, it is definitely something to keep an eye out on. If you're going upriver, keep your sonar. Somebody called me. Yeah, I know. Right? All right, guys. My fault. Are we back? Are we back?
Yes.
Okay. So you know, don't take your drones over the water like to where you can lose it or stuff like that. I mean, obviously, we're not going to be reliable for your equipment. Just be safe driving, flying it. You know, you can fly it on the side, make sure that you're not over the water too much, stuff like that. Hi, Lori Smock.
Somebody said, like, we have a drone, we're just not there.
We have a drone, we're just not there. Like, we had to take a break after the week and a half of being up there. We were actually heading home until we found out about the case of Jason Spencer. So we went down here in Nashville, in Clarksville, sorry. While we were in Clarksville, we got a case of Justin O'Neill.
No.
I'm sorry?
We got the case for Jason, and then Bryson sent us the case for Justin.
Oh, that's right.
So we were going to do both.
Yeah, so we were going to do both, and it's worked out to where we're actually here now. So
this is where you need to be searching.
This is where we need to be searching. All right, we're going to concentrate really hard on this area. This is the black line. This is the water column. This is casting from 16 feet. It's going to be about 20 feet in depth. You're casting a shadow, or you're casting a beam 65 feet to the left and 65 feet to the right. This is almost like a down view from here to here. Now, this is where we're going to be concentrating more on. There is something right there. What? Let me look. That could be a bridge block. We're going to come back on that. We're actually turning around and check that spot right underneath that column there. Oh, sorry. Thanks, SW. We're going to check both sides of these. This is the 47 bridge.
41.
41. Gosh darn it. 41 bridge.
Oh, we need to check this and that bridge.
Okay.
That king has him.
And anything that we find, we're going to dive on. Dive for good. Eric, possibly maybe coming over.
Dive for good is Bryson.
Dive for good is Bryson. Ride or dive is Eric.
And they're all coming.
They're all coming? Cool. Cool. They're all coming. Yay. So we'll have some help. This has kind of got a pretty strong current. This is what we got. This is what we do, guys. I mean,
Basically from right outside of that bridge to right outside of that bridge is the pink.
we just went right over the object. That is vehicle.
I say it's a boulder.
Do what?
I say it's a boulder.
Boulder. You want to get your... I'm thinking it's laying the other way. But we'll look at it real quick. You know, there's a lot of things in here, guys. Like, I mean, sometimes it's super hard to tell. I'm getting warm. Are you hot? Sometimes it's super hard to tell. Yes, guys, I smoke. I'm sorry I have my cigarettes on the dash. You guys are harsh sometimes. Oh, it's pouring down rain now. Yeah, well, it's starting to downpour now, so we're going to check this spot out real quick. See if we can get a better angle at this. So I went over it a while ago, so. Definitely is a boulder. Whew.
Turn it off. I don't know.
That's fine. You want to put it on there?
Yeah, can we search that bridge, please?
Yes, we can. I gotta clear the thing. We have my wipes here. Can't see.
So
All right, guys,
again, we
Lindsay's-
are searching on the Cumberland River for Justin O'Neill. Justin's 37 years old. He went missing on Thanksgiving night, early Friday morning. He left his house sometime between midnight and 1 o'clock to go to a gas station that from his road is less than a mile. From there, he did not come home. When he left, he had just a t-shirt, some sweats, and some Nike slides on. He left in his 2012 black GMC Terrain. At this point, nobody knows what happened. He left and he was gone. He never... so we are going to be searching the area that in the Cumberland River that is closest to his house over in West Nashville. But we started our search down where Highway 24 crosses over, and then we are working our way up. His family did a cell phone ping that put him over here in, right around where Route 41 crosses over. I'm not sure, accuracy on the cell phone ping, but I do know that most of those are fairly accurate, even the ones that you can run yourself. So we do want to concentrate in this area because, again, this is where his cell phone ping puts him. So we just want to make sure that that we're covering it basically from, I don't know how well you guys can see it, there's a bridge right there, and then that train bridge right over there is kind of our cell phone ping. Like, it puts us on the Cumberland between those two bridges. So we definitely want to concentrate really well. With this being a vehicle that's been in the water for 2-3 weeks now, it's obviously not going to look like, a vehicle that's been in here for years and years and years. So we are looking for an anomaly. And then from there, we can put down the live scope and investigate it more. When we had found Jason Spencer last week, going over his vehicle with our side scan, down scan, it looked like, yeah, I mean, if you didn't know, you would kind of see, a brush pile. We went over it. Jacob said, I think, there's a vehicle right there. We went back over it, and my down scan caught, definitely more of a truck-like shape. We put down the live scope, and through the live scope, I looked at it, and we immediately, Bryson and I looked at each other and we're like, that's a Dodge. Without a doubt, that's a Dodge-made vehicle.
And that video will be out in the next few days. I haven't had time to edit, so
we are going to continue through here. This is the Apex. Jacob has the Helix. Both are great. Both are my recommendations for people who are starting out with sonar. The Apex allows you to get things a lot more customized, but it also can be pretty user friendly. Jason Spencer was found in Clarksville. And then, so we had stopped there first on our way over to Nashville. And this is, so we are in Nashville. We're right downtown. We just passed the stadium a little bit ago. And Justin was from more of like the West Nashville area.
The one thing that I see was that bolder look, because at one point I did see something that looked a little funny. I think we need to put the live scope down, see if we can't get a better look. I think they opened up the dam. The current got quick because it's raining. So you see these shadows right here? That's actually like this pole, and I'm casting that beam, and it's actually making a shadow across it. You can. Would you repeat the last full thing?
Route 141.
Route 141.
Route 41.
Route 41. Thank you to my moderators who moderate the room. We're trying to bring this information out for the family. Also, to try to show you guys what our process is, what we do every single day. So you got this right here. That's real hard. And that's that right there. So that's the shadow that you're going to get behind it. Or, you know, it's casting that shadow. This is the actual object in the white. That's the shadow.
The propane tank runs the buddy heater. Somebody had asked what the gas tank was for.
Which probably needs to be turned on. Our boat's a mess right now. We're on this boat 24/7, guys. I mean, we're always on this boat. So what you guys see is my mess, pretty much.
Somebody said they hadn't heard of the story until now. There's really been no articles out. There's been nothing. All of our information is coming directly from the family.
Yes, it definitely will not be easy to spot. That's why I'm gonna go back over here. We're gonna get the live scope down, and we're gonna look at that item that I seen a while ago. I mean, unless he went in way over there and then floated down, I don't foresee him going through any of. You guys can't really see. I can see, but you guys can't. Only because the camera's not focusing in. So.
I'm not diving for your phone today.
You're not diving from a phone today? Why not? You guys like my windshield wiper? My blade's gone, so I put a deal here. It's pouring down rain. It's cold. Uh-oh. So, we're going to come back up here. So as you see all these lines, and it's horrible, right? It's because we're going upstream and I'm going way too slow. But when I start going up a little bit, about 3 miles per hour, 2 to 3, you'll start seeing it clear up. See how it's clearing up now? Just have to take in consideration your river flow, the turbidity in the water. It's definitely something that we try to, anything we can help with. Like the fire departments, they want to pick our brains. Well, they watch some of our videos, they learn a little bit of things. So it's really more so keep your eye on the saturation and get this black to be black and get these so you can actually see the shadows. So you'll have to mess with things.
Want to know about this? Like repeat what happened.
All right, so Justin O'Neill came missing around Thanksgiving, around 12 o'clock, so it'll be actually the day after Thanksgiving, so Friday. He went missing in his black 2012 GMC Terrain. Last cell phone ping, he went to the gas station and he purchased some items. So they do have information on that, but after that, nobody knows where he went. Do we know he's in the water? Absolutely not. But when you have a vehicle just go missing, they're either in the woods or in the water. So we want to clear this for the family. We want to show them that we're trying, and we also want to show everybody else, you know, what we do on an everyday basis. Like, we may be two goofballs with a sonar, but we're pretty decent at it. Just keep your eyes out, guys, and information will be out in the description on some of the stuff we've done. I have not had time to edit the Jason Spencer video, the solved case. I know the other guys have, and that's okay. I haven't been able to do it. We've just been searching, and I'm the only editor, so just give me some time. It should be out by at least Monday. I do recommend you guys watch it. It's pretty cool, as in what we did for the families, and it's a beautiful thing that we were able to bring the family member home. I'm trying to drive and do this at the same time, so hold on, give me a second. That's what I'm looking at right there. Is there something? It's behind us now, yeah, right there. There's a big boulder. This is the live scope. This will tell us and show us some details of what's underneath there. See if we can see wheels and stuff like that. We had just passed the question, or the item that I was looking at. Okay, so it's definitely, there we go. All right, that's just a big old pile of debris in it. That's the item right there, which is going to be right there. What does that look like?
A boulder.
Yep, exactly what it is. All right. Huh? I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. Was 25 feet long. Almost kind of looks like the front end of an airplane, doesn't it?
Oh, they did lose one here in Nashville.
Did they?
Don't come up at it, so I'm not against the current.
Okay.
similar from that bridge all the way down to that one.
Mm-hmm.
Some kind of realization to this.
Yeah, we got, I think that's a boat. We'll figure it out, guys. Eric is definitely valuable. He helps us out diving. It's ride or dive. Guys, please support him as you guys support us. It's a very difficult spot to dive onto. That's for sure. It's a strong current and that eddy break. That's what you want, right? Well, it's right over there.
Oh, hold on. I get too much break when I shoot under the boat.
Okay.
Puts those, like...
You want me to turn the boat completely around then?
Yeah, that's what I thought we were doing. That's what I thought, like, going down and then coming back up at it.
I can't hold the boat steady when I do that.
See, like, I mean, it's bad right now for moving, but anytime for some reason when it's shooting under the boat, but it's not everywhere, it's just small breaks. It's enough that I want to make sure I can see.
Well, I'll try to back up when I go down through there, but I don't know if I can hold it still enough to do that. We'll definitely drop a magnet on it. All these spots, guys, that we find when Eric's here and we're able to function a little better, I'm looking for a certain, I can tell if a vehicle's been in here for a long time and a super short time, so I'm looking for that certain object. We are going to be diving all these cars. Will we just get water in the boat?
I just don't know where it's coming from.
Well, there's 2 holes there. I'll do that. All right, this is going to be quick because I can't hold it. They've opened up a dam, so. I'm going to try to get it turned around. I don't know if I can or not. Earlier they didn't have the dam open, so I was able to keep things steady. All right, we're going to try to get this turned. There we go. Should be able to see it. As soon as you see it, I'm going to start backing up. This is a different angle, so turn it this way, see if I can get it to slow down. Kind of hard to do this while live streaming, so.
That was help you when they're like on, like,
That's
under
right,
the-
should be right there. Yeah, I can't keep this boat steady. Did you see it? Okay. Let me get a better angle at it. I think it's right here.
I think it's out here farther where we're on top of it.
Yeah, we are. Okay. I'll spin it around. All right, you should be able to see it now. And like I said, we'll have Eric with us, and we'll be able to get. We're looking for a certain item, certain look, and currently right now, if this is a car, it's a car. It's not an SUV. It's not something that we're. Oh, I just passed. I'm right over top of it right now.
I thought it was
I know, but there's something else there. That's crazy. What was that I just went over then? Yeah.
And this just runs straight up towards the inside of the door again.
Okay, we'll do that. Yeah, they've opened up. Yeah, definitely have opened up both of them now. It's pretty good current. Okay, so if you guys are new to the channel or just coming in, we're searching for Justin O'Neill, the 39-year-old. Huh?
37.
I'm sorry, 37. There it is. That's definitely a plain look. That's not a. That's no, that's a boat. That's a boat. Okay, you see the three. You see the three. Boom, boom, boom.
Yeah.
That's a boat. That's one of those jet boats.
And there it looks like.
Yeah, but get it turned. Yeah. Guarantee you that's a boat. I just seen what I needed to see on that. That's pretty cool. That's nuts. All right, well, that's out of the question. So Justin O'Neill went missing Thursday night, Friday morning of Thanksgiving. 41 Bridge is around a cell phone ping that the family did. You know, we don't know if he's in the water or not, but we want to clear this for the family.
So somebody said, Jacob, will I see you in the spring?
Oh, Sonny Cat now. Yeah, of course. Oh, yeah. So he has another object that he has, another car. There's a vehicle over there. He thinks it's a truck or a car. I can't remember the town. Sonny can tell us again. I can't remember the lake. I've got his information. Oh, it's a truck, Manhattan, Kansas, Tuttle Creek Lake. Yeah, that's right. Gotcha. All right, so you got some boulders here. You can see all the boulders, and that's the shadow behind it. Yes, I want to say thank you so much to everybody who. Was there a log?
Yep.
Everybody who is sharing and liking these videos, I appreciate it. We try our best. You know, we're here for the families. We've dedicated our time, you know, away from our families to try to do this. Please respect the fact that there may be family members on here, and that. All right, Brian, you're gone. I don't know where he's at, but it's the third time I've seen his name pop up. Somebody said something. I don't even know where it's at. Somebody get rid of Brian for me, please. Morales. No, he was being obnoxious earlier. I timed him out. Well, I didn't even know that happened. We'll unhide him. That's my fault. Don't get rid of Brian. My fault. Brian, please respect. I didn't know what was going on, so. All right, guys, so we went back up and down through there. There is a boat underneath that bridge. Yes, we're getting tons of rain. So, I mean, we deal with, this is what we deal with. Like, if it wasn't for this boat, we would be freezing right now and cold. So, or freezing. I was going to go to the other side over there. Where you want to go? Up?
That bridge is right outside the thing.
Yeah, we just did that bridge.
I was like.
Oh, to go all the way down it?
Yeah.
Okay.
When consistent.
Gotcha.
Because from this bridge to that train bridge is basically like right at our ping radius. So I'm not sure what this one is. That one's just a train bridge, but that's our markers.
All right. So yes, we've definitely had rain. So I'm going to go back up here on this bridge. We're going to do one solid pass. We do have the line scope, yeah. One solid pass down. No turns, no jibbies, no nothing. You know, coming from different directions. Is the key to trying to find and locate. I know you guys are seeing.
Base plant asked if this was in the news.
I'm sorry?
Somebody asked if this was in the news.
No. So, and that's the thing, guys. That's the reason why we're getting this out here. Hello, Ringo. That's the reason why we're getting these things out here. This news about Justin. No news channel is. I'm getting wet over here. I need to get some caulking. Nobody has this on the news channel, guys. There's no coverage. There's no nothing. So I think I'm gonna spend a day caulking all these holes. But yeah, this is definitely a lifesaver. This boat has been so helpful for us. Got the heater. It's nice. Yes, we'll clear the waters. You know, as bad as it sounds, law enforcement has their hands tied. Like they're on land searching and stuff like that. And you know, they got the TWRA search boats and stuff like that. But to dedicate your time on different projects like this, it's a little more difficult. We're on the water every day, so it's easier for us to do this and help out law enforcement. I've heard ChaosDivers mentioned. I'm not for sure what you're talking about. Yes, if you want to go back through what we just said on that, we have about 10 more minutes. We're going to be on live. It's been going on for an hour. It's kind of difficult for me to.
Pebbles just fell on the boat.
That wasn't pebbles. That was a whole bunch of. Was pebbles?
From under the bridge.
Oh, it's probably the.
Just stuff coming off the bridge.
Yeah. Oh, I didn't even know what I'm doing here.
At least we're in the cover though.
We got about 10 more minutes. If you want to explain to them again what's going on.
We are on the Cumberland River searching for Justin O'Neill. Justin went missing back in, just a couple weeks ago. He left his home on Thanksgiving night, Friday morning, approximately midnight, 1 o'clock. He left to go to the gas station. The gas station that he went to from his road to the gas station is 0.7 miles, so less than a mile. He did make it to the gas station. There was a charge on his card. His family, was able to find that out. From there, he vanished. We are searching this area of the Cumberland River because his family did a cell phone ping through their own resources, which I have seen in the past. They are, for the most part, pretty accurate. So any piece of information we can use to kind of give us a search area, then we're going to use it. So we are going to search the bridge right here behind me is kind of just outside of the cell phone ping. And then the train bridge on the other side of Route 41, where it crosses over the Cumberland, is just on the edge of the cell phone ping on the other side. So his cell phone ping does put him, in this area on the Cumberland River. This is a little bit away from where he was from. So he's originally, he was from West Nashville. So the Cumberland River is over by his house, so we will search down to that area. But with that cell phone ping, we wanted to look at this first and then work our way. Plus, where we had to put the boat in at, that puts us searching here and then working our way downriver to where he's actually from. Justin is 37 years old. He left his house that night. He had on like a t-shirt, some sweats, and some slides. He left in his 2012 black GMC Terrain. There's nothing unusual about the vehicle or anything like that. Just normal wear and tear. So for you guys in this area to keep an eye out as well, on land or any boaters or anything in the area, if you know of something in the water. The other thing is there's a ton of vehicles in the Cumberland. They pulled out a ton of vehicles and there are still so many more. We passed 2 or 3 vehicles just before we started the live. Those ones have been in here for a substantial amount of time. We were able to decipher that because of the detail that we're getting, and you can see how buried they are in. Oh, is he in front of us? I heard his horn blow.
Oh.
So we have a barge coming through here. The Cumberland is.
I hear you.
It's not a wide river, but it's a really long river, and it is heavily trafficked with barges, a lot of the tour boats from Nashville, that kind of thing. So, something we have to be mindful of while searching is the boat traffic, making sure that we're not impeding on the barges or anything like that. So we are currently down here by Route 41. We're going to make one smooth pass from bridge to train bridge, just to ensure that we didn't miss anything. I'm going to flip this around for you guys to see. Maybe.
I just got to get out of the barge's way.
Yeah, right now we're just working on getting out of his way. We'll let him pass. We received this case while we were in Washington, Missouri, searching for Kenny Loudermilk. We had gotten a case from Stephen Smith from Ventures for Hope about Jason Spencer. I think within that day or the next day, Bryson from Dive for Good had also sent us the case of Justin. So knowing that Clarksville and, are you going to recheck those? Tree. Okay. Clarksville and
Right now, I'm just trying not to die.
Clarksville and Nashville are less than an hour apart, so we knew that we could potentially help in both areas. We were fortunate enough to bring Jason Spencer home to his family. And yeah, Bryson is on here, Die for Good. Bryson was with us for Jason Spencer. He dove on that vehicle, confirmed it for us. And then we came to Nashville. We were able to help Bryson with something that he needed. He's helped us with the last 2 days with our boat. As much as, we love Bryson, and I think Bryson is ready for us to go home.
He's definitely been our boat mechanic, and
yeah, he has saved the day more than a few times the last couple days. So Bryson has absolutely.
Oh, I lost my rag.
He's been our savior, but I'm pretty sure he's ready for us to, hopefully help find Justin O'Neill and leave Nashville, at least for a little while.
He told me to go as far as Alabama.
Last night Bryson had left. We were headed out. Jacob had to call Bryson, and Bryson's like, please tell me you are not broke down on the side of the road. Like, that's how he answered the phone. Again, we love Bryson, and I know Bryson, Bryson loves us and would do anything for us, but at the same time,
it's time for us to go.
Bryson said the chaos has been in Nashville, that's for sure. It just follows us.
God, I can't see.
He said actually New York.
Oh, he did say, okay, New York. I thought it was Alabama. I don't know why I said
If you guys are in Nashville and you guys ever need any kind of services, Bryson, he's able to, help. He helps us do what we do. But Bryson also has dirt water diving services. They repair boats, they clean boats, all of that, all while they're in the water. They have an ROV. They have the ability to, they go and help people find things that have been dropped off their boats, cell phones, wedding rings. We went and helped him search for a fishing pole the other night. So anything,
in the fog.
Yeah, that was our fog video. So I'm going to give this back to Jacob. I need to clean off my windows so that way we can see out them. So here.
All right, guys. Since we went back and forth through here, I've actually checked this bridge while she was talking. There's nothing underneath here. Nothing I can see as concern. There is another barge behind the other barge that just went by, so I'm going to have to concentrate more on that. But there's really nothing here, so that's a good thing. Like, if he's in the water, I want to find him, but I really don't want to find him. Like, I want him, I want him to I just want him to come home. Like, that's the best outcome. But if he's in the water, we're going to find him. I promise you that. We met for different searches teams. She asked for my assistance, and then I pretty much poached you. I pretty much took her from the search team. So that was pretty much it. And then we met I met Eric and her husband, and we were able to dive together, and he's actually become a really good friend, and it's pretty awesome. Like, the bond we all have together is pretty amazing. So the temperature, I don't know, it's like 50 degrees outside. 54 degrees.
The water's not that cool though.
Water temperature is about the same. Where is that other barge?
I only saw one.
No, there's one. Unless he's just stationed down there. I thought I seen him.
If I get hit with a pebble in the head, I'd be so mad.
Guys, I want to say thank you so much for all your support. All the donations go towards this. Like, I don't know if you guys know this, but this boat takes a fortune to run, which is fine. I'm willing to pay it, and I'm willing to do anything it takes to bring these people home. I'm giving you guys the option. If you want to help out, that's the way you can. Venmo, PayPal, all that stuff is in the descriptions, and the people has been posting it with the moderators. So thank you so much on that. Not begging for money. I'm just saying, This takes a lot of money, and I'm willing to put forth the effort. If you have the ability and willing to help, amazing. If not, please keep watching. Please keep sharing. I love each and every one of you, and I really mean that from the bottom of my heart. Also, about that Jason Spencer on the go. There he is. I told you he was coming. He's right there. Yes, Kirsty Martin, we got that. Thank you so much. That's what's been pretty much helping us out through this whole. So there's a pipeline going through. It's what's been helping us out on these searches. We've been on the road for almost. How long have we been on the road now? 3 weeks.
We were supposed to be home.
Yeah, we were supposed to be home already. Like my mom was already mad at me. Sorry, Mom, love you.
I'll make sure he gets his room clean.
We'll make sure I get my room clean and all that stuff. All the donations, all the gifts and stuff has been put in my room.
Somebody asked if this was your boat or if we're borrowing it.
It is our boat. Through donations, through one donator actually said that we needed a better boat, and they bought it for us. So it's been a blessing, and the RV's running great. Everything's running perfect. Minor a few things, but we're getting those all lined out. Get a chalkboard eraser to wipe the windows on the inside. That's a good idea.
Somebody said get anti-fog. We have so much of it.
Yeah, definitely. If you don't think this takes a lot of money, go buy a boat and use it year round. Exactly. I never thought that. So to be honest with you, I figured, how expensive can it be? Try to drive an RV across 2 or 3 states at $200 a fill up 3 times.
Jody said get Rain-X and Fog-X that works wonders in these conditions for the windows. We're willing to try anything.
Well, yeah. Oh shoot! Woo, woo. New scratch on the boat? About hit that. I'm paying attention, guys. I really am. This is that current just swept around it.
Boat can take a beating. Like that's what it's made for.
Yeah.
Like this boat was meant to be a fishing boat in Alaska, and then it was used as a search boat down in Texas and in the Gulf. Like this boat is perfect for what we need, the conditions that we put it in, not necessarily the propeller, but the boat itself is.
Oh, it's a tank. There's the Nissan Stadium, home of the Tennessee Titans. I love his impromptu wiper though.
We have a wiper.
We do,
like,
but it's broke.
blade.
It's
broke,
and we can't find one, so we gotta find it.
We just.
So there's the other barge I was telling you guys about. I was trying to figure out where he went. All right, we're taking a solid, going out through there. You know, this is what we do every single day, day in and day out, sometimes even after dark. Yeah. We're definitely in a sturdy boat for sure. So this little item right here, that's just like probably one of those bridge pillars up there. There's a lot of homeless camps here. It's good. Whoa, buddy. You're really kicking up some. Oh, General Jackson went by earlier. Whew. So you see how when you have high winds, here's another thing. If you have high winds, see all those ripples in the water? That's not supposed to do that. Wait a minute, Lindsay. Got that right there. And the ripples. I'm gonna come back at it. Yes, Sonny, definitely. I mean, for the most part. Oh, wait a minute, guys. We're in the ocean.
This isn't even close. You've never even been in the ocean fishing, have you? On a boat?
Yes.
Well, then what are you?
I was meaning there was big waves coming.
We have big waves. You're killing me.
Whatever. Anyway, I seen something right here that piqued my interest, so we're going to check it out real quick. All right, Jeff, thank you so much for moderating. Appreciate you. I'm glad you got your hoodie. But like I said, guys, this is what we do, and you know, we're not out there just buying up all kinds of stuff and vacationing. We're working every day. So yeah, we do take time to ourselves. We do take time and we go out and we do things. But for the most part, it's searching. We always have to have a break.
Is that white bucket?
I'm sorry?
Is that a white bucket right there?
I don't think so. Maybe a lid. Why? What's up?
Well, that's what we were passing.
Oh, okay. Oh, that white. That's a yellow bucket.
No, right there on the shore. There's like a white bucket or something.
Oh, no, that was a.
I just looked over and there was a white bucket or pail or something, and that's what we were passing.
I was waiting on those waves to go by so I can get a good, sturdy look at it.
There's
White.
There's like a white bucket or something that I was like.
It's all right. We'll look at it. We are independent. We are a company that goes out and tries to help law enforcement families. You know, our services are free. We do this in the goodness of our hearts. And do you ship merch internationally? Absolutely. When you're going to pay a pretty good penny, but that's not our cost, that's what Shopify does, right?
Yeah, it's based off of like, we just use their rates for shipping. That's what they calculate, so.
Yeah, I didn't see that. That was just an anomaly in the water when we went by. So that's why we always go back by and back by and back by. So I usually have my flag flying, but it's rainy and I don't, get you out of my nose. Did you guys get certified law enforcement? No, but we are deputies in Jefferson County. We're a special operations dive team. We solved 4 cases, 3 of which were FBI cases, and they were big cases that they've been trying to solve for 23 years. You guys are way overdue for hugs for Lori. We just seen you in Halloween.
That was like almost 2 months ago.
Oh my gosh, Wave, stop. Oh, Bryson, have a good day, buddy. Thank you for helping us.
Rescuing us.
We're still fighting the waves over here. So what's crazy is you get a barge and you get 5 minutes of ricocheting off of the shoreline and waves. So we just gotta wait till this goes by. The late Alan Jackson. What? Does the weather affect sonar readings? The only thing that really affects the sonar readings is if the river's running really hard and really dirty, you got a lot of turbidity in the water, you have a lot of debris, and you're throwing waves, sound waves down. So that catches on things and it just, oh, you got a waterfall. So then you'll start getting a whole bunch of debris in here. That's why I say make sure. See, I can make this look horrible. I can go up here. I can make it look. Let's see how that turbidity is in the water. You want to go 3.5. Well, 2.5 to 3 to 4, somewhere around there. Don't go any higher than 5. Don't go any lower than 1. How about that? You know, there's different ways, different things. But I can make that look super bright. I was going to say Alan Jackson I thought was still alive. He just has...
Somebody wants to know what COG stands for, COG.
Course over ground. Speed. Direction. That's pretty much your bearing. Well, I know.
Yes, a couple things.
Well, I guess that's what I could have looked at earlier when I said south. So I was like, Alan Jackson, what?
Hey, Terry.
Hello, Terry Spitz. You had just asked me a question, Lindsay, and I completely... Come on! Stupid waves.
So he's been missing for... So somebody had asked how long he's been missing. He left his house on Thanksgiving night, Friday morning, around midnight, 1 o'clock. So technically it would have been Friday. So we are looking at like 15, 16 days that he's been missing. So we're just over 2 weeks of him and his vehicle missing. So again, in our experience, along with so many others, when a vehicle and a person go missing in an instant, there's no trace of either, then unfortunately, in our experience, we have found that they are either in the water or in the woods. In this case, the Cumberland River completely surrounds this area, so it's for us natural to want to search this area. So that's why we're here. He was actually from West Nashville, so we are going to make our way up there.
That's
while
water.
searching, as well as we can. This area is an area of focus for us due to his family running a cell phone ping. And then, we'll search all the way up to where he went missing from. And somebody wants to know, can you dive something if the waves are as bad as they are? So the waves here are really absolutely nothing. This is
just surface waves.
Yeah, this is just surface. Bryson and Jacob just dove the Cumberland River a few days ago. It was just in Clarksville, Tennessee. Jacob and Bryson have both dove this river several times. Jacob and Bryson pulled the Cadillac last year from the Cumberland River. So this river, it does have current to it, but it's actually an easier river to dive in. Like I said, there is current. What's going up here on the surface is actually a lot just smoother and calmer below.
Look at that old building. It's actually a pretty cool building over there. I like old buildings. So anyway. Nashville Metro Police Department, from our understanding and speaking to some people, Metro is in the process of getting a lot of their cameras up and running. So we don't have a license plate reader. We don't have any plates or his car going through any certain intersections or anything like that. So
again, we're just going off of, you know, a cell phone ping, which are typically pretty accurate. That's not to say that he didn't turn his cell phone off right here, you know, that kind of thing. And this in between where he lived. So.
We are at the train bridge. We're going to go underneath it, keep searching down through here. Guys, from what I can see and our abilities to kind of investigate and just check out different spots, I don't see him going through here. There's a lot of huge buildings, a lot of super big rails going through here, but there are some openings, so we're going to check everything and make sure. We just want to clear these waters to, you know, make sure everything's good. Sorry for the shaky camera and all the other stuff that's happened today. It's good. It is difficult, but we want to get this information out. We want to be able to help the family. You know, if you know of him, of Justin's disappearance, if you know, if he's still, I mean, if you know where he's at, you know, contact local police. But right now we're going on the fact that he's missing. His cell phone pings around this area. We're going to check this area for vehicles, and that's all as a team, that's all we can do. We know where he's not, exactly. Hey, Danny Dip, how are you doing, buddy? Danny Dip does some magnet fishing and stuff. He's a pretty cool guy. Will I be taking the holidays off? Yes, we will be taking the holidays off and spending time with our families. You know, we're only going to be here unless something happens here for probably another day or two. These are all, it's like maybe a platform, wood, debris, log. All the white you see is the log. The black you see is the shadow. River does flow this way, and it can, you know, a vehicle can float, especially if the dams were open. Vehicle can float a long way. We've seen them all the way up to 4 miles from where they went in, or supposedly, you know, they think he went in, stuff like that. Not this person, just a different case that we're working in. And hopefully, with us getting this information out, that the news channels will pick this up and we'll get them information out. And, you know, there's been cases where the person just left, didn't want to be found. We don't know.
Can't read the depth.
Can't read the depth. It's the biggest thing on there. 22 feet. Sorry, my fault. Oh, you're talking about these lines. So these lines, this is the middle of my boat. You see something right there? No, it's... Yeah.
Somebody said...
This is the middle of my boat. Water column, 16 feet, about 21 feet or so. Just like that.
What is the biggest fish or creature you have seen underwater while diving? Jacob.
Well, that ain't very nice, Lindsay.
Well, you landed on me, so... somebody had asked, a vehicle not been in the water or in the river very long is brighter. It's not
necessarily
It's not necessarily brighter, so it'll be really splotchy. It'll be really, so like, can I see that really quickly?
Absolutely.
So,
it that way.
Let me show you this. So, a vehicle in the water, this is not a vehicle in the water, but see how this is really just kind of like blotchy and speckly, and you're getting some bright, and then you're kind of seeing some, you know, blackness in here. That's what it looks like in the water, you know, for, you know, a couple weeks to a month. That is not a vehicle, though. I promise you. That is like like a school of fish and some debris. That's not a vehicle, I promise. But I just wanted to kind of give you guys an idea of what it looks like. All of that we saw in there is all of this down here. These are all trees, brush pile, things like that.
Thing to the right is brush piles, but you'll see a log. You can show them where the logs are.
So you kind of get this, like, when we say flashy, that's what we mean. Like, you get this kind of like flashy return in here, where this, you can see every log and every twig. That has so much sediment and silt built up on it, where when a vehicle's in there, the sound wave is bouncing off of that shiny metal. So the sound wave has nothing really to absorb into, so it has nothing to feed back to. So if that makes more sense.
There's a car. I'm not looking at that. I'm looking at that. I don't see that. I don't see that. There was definitely a car. If you want to put the live scope down, we'll, yeah. It's kind of crazy. I mean, it had to come off that bridge. But there's the, I mean, that's an apartment complex and there's no road behind it. So it had to come off of there.
They said there's a park, all of these buildings have, somebody had said that all of these buildings are just surrounded by parking lots.
Okay.
Somebody had mentioned that earlier.
We'll hit it in different directions.
I decided that I'm gonna work with Trey from Sniper Marine.
Yeah.
We're gonna make like the
an automatic auto stowaway.
Stow and like the auto deploy, like the things do.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have a little button in here.
Yeah.
I don't know if that's possible.
Yeah, we're gonna check this out real quick, guys. She's putting in the live scope. How much does it cost to fill the boat up? From empty, 3 days of driving, it was 85. I'm sorry, 2 days of driving, it was $85.
Yeah, I'd say like if we were to just run both tanks dry, 2 days running the boat hard, not running it hard, not just going fast, but like just constant 2 full days of searching, it's probably about $100.
About that, yeah. All right, guys, we're gonna look at this again. We're gonna go up a little bit, and then we're gonna concentrate on this right here. So give us a second. Things may get a little crazy, but we got to make sure that we're on it, and we'll see it. Hi from South Africa. Hi, Iced Coffee Mom. Getting married in St. Louis, February 2023. Because Jacob turned me down. Best man. I have Dennis Rubel, owner money. I didn't turn you down. Oh, I think I did. I was like, I don't know, yeah.
That's a huge honor, and you were just like, nah.
I don't know. It's crazy. I'm trying to get the boat turned around.
Just go down farther
Yeah.
and move out
we're going to
Do you
have
check with a magnet too?
Yes, we do check with the magnets. As of right now, we're going to have these spots pretty well marked, pretty well know where they're at. Tomorrow we're going to go in there with Eric and we're going to dive these and we'll put the magnet down and all that. I can tell you if it's a car or not. I mean, we're pretty accurate with it. How's Tammy doing? Good. Thank you, Kathy. Man, there's 841 people in here and 900 likes. Thank you so much for that. That's pretty amazing. All right, we're going to get turned around here. We're going to look at these vehicles here. Can you live tomorrow? I'm not for sure. I don't know what we're going to do tomorrow.
Eric might.
Yeah, Eric. Yeah, we'll probably go with Eric on the dives. So it would be ride or dive. You guys want to check him out? We'll probably go live on his. I'm trying to get this sucker turned around. This current is stupid right now. All right, now we're turning around. Jeff Polera, welcome to Air Sponsor. Thank you for being a member. That does help out a lot. That's like a monthly type deal, and it definitely goes, and especially an Air Sponsor. That's one of our higher tiers, and that's an honor to have you be a Air Sponsor. So thank you. We got a lot of members. Thank you so much. Is what Lindsay was telling me. Thank you. That's pretty cool. All right, we should be coming up on it soon. But yeah, now you guys see what we do every single day. Well, we try to do it every day. When we're on the road, it's every day. If we can get on the water. Let me look at this real quick. She's got the live scope down on that side, and we're just flowing right over it, try to see if I can find it again. I'll tell you if it's a vehicle or not. And as of right now, like I said, Eric from Ride or Dive is going to come here tomorrow. We're just getting a visual inspection type. Hey, this is a car. Hey, this is an SUV. This is a truck. We're getting an idea of what we got in the water here. So we should be coming over it.
No, we're just out of that debris.
Oh, we're just out of the debris. Okay. We're in your pocket. So I could say some bad stuff and you get in trouble at work, huh? When the guy says, "You're in my pocket at work." Okay.
That's when you gotta start being like, "Help! I'm stuck in a pocket."
Really, Lindsay?
Yeah.
What was that right there? Is that a log? Yeah. That's it. Where do you get air when you're on the road? A lot of the law enforcement officers will get a hold of the fire department. The fire department offer to fill our fill our cylinders up. I don't know what size of blade. I really don't. I don't know. It's like maybe 9-inch blade. I don't know. We're trying to get, we're going to locate this car real quick. Or try to at least. I know it was a car. I seen it. It's deep, so it's kind of difficult to see.
Should be coming up because it was with all this.
Don't fart while you're in your pocket. So there's all those rocks and stuff.
Should be.
We just went right over it, I think. Is that it? No. No, that's a big rock. Sound my horn. No, I got in trouble. Lindsay doesn't like my horn. She wants to take it away from me. There it is right there. Yep. Can you see it on that? It's kind of got a newer look to it.
looks like a big, huge pile in there.
It is. That's a tree.
There's a lot of debris in here. Yeah, but we got a whip to do the exchange. That's fine. Listen, Dusty, you don't worry about that. If you guys can't afford to do that, please don't hinder yourself for us. Like, if you guys can afford it, amazing. If you guys can't, just keep watching. That's all. What you guys do watching is the best thing for us. So thank you so much. You don't worry about that. Don't feel bad. Don't feel guilty. You know, we're gonna survive. We're gonna make it. We're gonna do everything we in our power. You know. I have to keep saying that. That's not. I thought that was a car, but that's a big old log or big.
The first time we went over, there was definitely
Big
a
rock.
car.
Yeah. I can't get that object. I can't get it back. I don't know why I can't get it back. That's crazy. It's making me mad now. We'll definitely have to recheck this tomorrow. Gotta make sure we're not getting ran over by a barge. I could have sworn I seen that vehicle. I know I did.
I have a picture of it.
So I would, on your 12 feet, right? Well, we went back over it. I'm thinking it was that big log. Now, again, guys, like I said, you know,
Nikki wants to know if you liked your scuba gnome.
I did like that scuba gnome. I really did. And Lindsay loved her hat. Didn't you, Lindsay?
I wore it that day.
So
Or
that's
a couple days later.
that right there. Keeps me wondering.
So I want to know if we're coming back to Cincinnati anytime soon. Probably
Hello,
this
FK Burnham. Coming back where?
Cincinnati.
You say this summer?
Yeah, if we do, it'll be this summer.
It'll be around this summer, guys. FK is a really strong follower. We met him when we went up to Washington, or when I went up to Washington to see Sam the Venture Man. Good man. Real good friend. We have access to all kinds of. I thought that was a snake in the water. We have all kinds of access to tow truck companies and you know, to not use them as a resource, it's pretty crappy to me. So.
Well, the thing is like, if we were to find Justin, like,
It's just a matter of, it's a time factor at that point. Like,
Definitely.
we would go local just because they're the closest.
Yes. So, you know, we've had 6 or 7 different tow truck companies out in this area. Dad's towing. You've got several different first class towing. There's a whole bunch of them out here. So, and they're all willing and able to help us. So why not use them? It was a ghost car. It really was. Because I can't get that object back.
Cut in a little. If we're just pushing it on a ridge or something. You know what I mean? Just
Yeah.
a weird.
Well, that's why we keep going back and forth. I'm not going to sit there and leave until I know.
Just wondering if we were just catching it weird.
Yeah, and the volunteers and stuff that help us out, they're amazing. Dad's Record Service is the best in Nashville. But, you know, I mean, they're a big company. There's a lot of great companies out there other than Dad's. But Dad's is a great company, yes, you're right. Yeah, Kyle, we'll keep you informed. That's the debris in it.
Yeah. We should hit that debris first.
Yes, we do have we have the ability to drop the pin on there, but I guess we could have hit the pin on that last one, but yes, Jenna, we've definitely had gut feelings that we've missed something and went back. All of my stuff that I did in the past, I went back to check because I've gotten better at it. Everybody gets better at what they do. Yeah, I mean, Steve, you see that, right? Oh, I know what the heck that is. You see it? That's why we couldn't see it. That's the culvert. That's a drain culvert. Gosh darn it. Okay. I see something here. All right, you got your live scan down?
No.
Oh, I'm sorry. I wasn't looking at it. Quit being mean to me. Jeez. She's showing me something here. Hold on. So she gets different images than I get sometimes, so.
Go ahead and mark this. Will it put a waypoint here?
Mm-hmm.
It just reminds me of.
I don't see anything there, though.
Jason's, where I only had everything down and not mine. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Gremlins, I tell you. All right, we're going to look at this. We've GPS marked it. We're going to go back and look at it again. I think it's... What's it saying? Oh, destination is achieved. Okay. You guys are seeing this firsthand. This is what we do. So we go back and forth. We make sure that it isn't an object. And yeah, we may be a little bit more... Is that log pile? Yeah. This is the reason.
It all starts like right after this debris stuff. So once we get clear of this,
Then turn around.
yeah.
Okay.
And then same thing where we were in a little bit closer
so you know.
And that's probably the reason why Jacob is the air failure tank, the same as the fire department's SCBA. The adapter isn't. We have a whip that exchanges the air, but the air is the same. Unless you get mixed, trimix and your nitrox, but we don't have nitrox. That's nitrogen and oxygen, higher oxygen level than nitrogen, but you only use that at a little bit longer depths that you won't absorb so much nitrogen. But anyway, yes, pretty much the same. So we're going to go back over that object. And, and this is the thing, guys. You see all the times we've been back and forth in the same daggum spot? That's how we find them. Because we're consistent. That's something. Oh, no, that's not nothing. And then they leave. Well, we concentrate on these things. We look at it. We go from different directions. We may be a little bit more crucial, more... how do you say, adamant about seeing if it is an object or not, instead of just leaving it? What would you say? Consistent? No.
More tenacious.
More tenacious? Did you just call me tenacious?
It's not a bad thing to do that.
Oh, okay.
Tenacity is a good thing. It's like perseverance. It's like, I'm going to make sure I get this done.
Tenacious.
Or a little more persistent.
Okay. Yes, I absolutely talked to Tammy.
We just had dinner with Tammy.
Diligent. Diligent was the word I was looking for. Thorough. Well, there's a whole bunch of words there that you could use, but regardless, we just don't one-shot it and go.
Did somebody just say they want snow? What?
You can take that snow and bring it with you. That's it right there.
I understand.
That right there. That right there.
That's a pillar.
Huh?
That looks like a pillar.
Well, it looks like a...
Then it looks like if he's standing.
Yeah, I think that's what that is. Dadgummit. All right.
It's not what I see. Search this bridge though.
I didn't see anything there on this
I know, that's
sonar.
what I just said. You didn't see it, so it must not be there. But we can search down to this bridge, because if that bridge was the edge of the ping, then float time is not. It definitely includes this bridge. So
Yeah, so, all right. Well, we got that out.
that looks like a lot of debris built up.
Jacob. Shadow looked wrong. Yeah, exactly. Mark that object right there. Mark that object right there. I want to look at that. That's what I want to look at.
Just hit mark.
That's what you've seen. That's what you've seen. I guarantee it. I want to look at that object. I'm turning around. So Ride or Dive is going to be coming tomorrow to help us dive on these objects. So
Lindsay's dive training going.
how's Lindsay's dive training going?
Lindsay's done with training. As far as like, I'm certified. At this point, there is no training because I don't have the ability to dive right now because I only have a wetsuit.
Dry suit.
Because I only have a wetsuit.
I thought you said because you... Oh, no.
No, because I only have a dry suit, so I can't dive right now. I can. I'll just be cold.
Oh, you're done? All right, guys. So listen, we're going to check this object out right here. That's a tree. I promise you.
It's in the trunk.
That's a tree branch.
It's like one of those little Dodge Neons.
Oh, I see the direction you're going. Okay. My fault. I see now. I see now. I got you. It is a car. It is tilted out. I got you. That's not what I want to see. I want to see on that live scope that spot. Did we not? Did we reach it? That's what I thought. That's why we're going back over it. All right. All right, can you spin that to see? All right. Go forward.
If I go forward, then I'm shooting land.
Okay.
That you wanted to see what we were
I am.
to.
All right, so that's the direction. Yep. Okay, good. Turn it back. My fault. I was wrong. You were right. Okay, that's what I wanted to see. Right there. There's the silted out car. Are we on it now?
This is the spot, but I don't see
Okay.
what you're seeing. Maybe that's...
Yeah, I see it. Well, and that's why we're double checking it. So there you go. Good for me. All right, if you want to raise it up. That's what I was seeing. So there it is right there. I see it now. Okay. You wanna do this one down here with it? Well,
Just put it in if I find something. There's a bunch of debris around that wood stuff, so
okay.
just put it up, and then if you do find something, then
Put it back down. No. No magnet time. Nothing to be concerned about. Do what? Okay. All right, we are going to go on this bridge right here. Check this out. Make sure that we check all this out with you guys, and then we're going to get off of here and concentrate going more further down. You guys wanted to know what we're doing, how we're doing it, why we're doing it, and how we go along searching. And this is what we do. So we argue. Like I said, we're two goofballs, right?
yes.
And when Eric's here, we're three goofballs. But we get the job done. We know what we're doing. We know what we're looking at. And that's all that matters. We're helping families one dive at a time, right? Right. All right, Sheila, have a good day. Just remember, she's always right. Kind of looks weird. You got a
Way out there?
really hardcore yellow
Way out there?
stripes, yeah.
Here? Yeah.
Yeah, I did too. It's crazy looking. I asked a question. Randy, ask your question again. We'll answer it real quick. I can't get to everybody's questions. I'm sorry. I just can't do it. I was just right here by this pillar.
Are you going to Atlanta, Georgia for missing people?
Eventually, you know, you have the other dive teams there too.
We just go wherever we can help.
We just go wherever we can help, whatever we can help with. You know, there's really no territories. It's just if we're there, we're there. That's just flat out what it is.
Somebody asked when I was getting dry suit certified. Whenever we go home.
Whenever we get time and she gets to go home. We haven't stopped yet. You know, it's like the other day with Jason. Like, we're sitting here. Oh, that's that pillar right there. You see it? Okay, I got it now.
Yeah, but what is this in front of it?
So when the water goes circling around, that's like sand buildup there.
It's such a hard shape.
Mm-hmm. You can go back over it.
It's fine.
But you know, it's like Adam and Doug were over there at Clarksville when we were searching. We didn't know they were going to be there. Nobody knew. So they were there and they were searching, and we went to the other boat ramp, and you know, we were able to bring Jason home, and that's it. So
Somebody asked if we've ever used the sonar in any of the flooding towns. Like, not necessarily for that.
yeah, we didn't go there for that, but we have seen some pretty.
Like Lake Lanier.
Yeah, Lake Lanier is pretty cool to look at in the sonar. We're going to go to the other side here shortly. Hello, Thomas. Well, again, like, we don't know if he's in the water. We don't know that. But we're going to check everything and make sure that we clear everything to give answers to the families and saying, hey, he's not here. What's the best way to get you money without a bunch of added fees? PayPal doesn't have that much added fees if you do a friends and family type deal. I don't think they have hardly any.
So it would be very difficult to find a car that has only been in the water for a few days.
Oh, definitely. It's super hard. We found Abby's car in 6 days being in the water, and it looked like just a blur. Adventures with Purpose, or venturing the Ozarks, yes. Cashier's check, P.O. box, stuff like that. Thank you guys. It means a lot to us, but if you can't, don't stress yourself out about it, and just watch our content. That's all we ask. I can't get behind that because I'm going to hit that barge. So we're going to scan a little bit further over, because that current's going into the barge. I don't see anything over there anyway, really.
Bobby Kennedy said, guess we need to see where Jacob and Lindsay parks the boat, go in after they leave, and decorate with Christmas lights. So, Lindsay is a Grinch. Lindsay is Scrooge. My family has called me like the Ice Queen and all kinds of things. Like, I'm not a particular fan of Christmas in any way, shape, or form. But Jacob, you can absolutely decorate it for Jacob. Jacob loves Christmas.
She's a Scrooge. I say, hey, look at all the pretty Christmas lights. Oh, she don't even look up from her phone.
There's never been a fan of Christmas.
Yeah, YouTube on the super chats and stuff like that, they do take 30% to 40. But guys, look at it like this. I know that it is a good way to get, like, if somebody had a business and they really wanted to donate to the cause, but yet they can get a little bit of advertisement out of it too. I'm all for that. Like, you give a $50 donation and your name is constantly on that top of there for however, I think like 5 minutes, 10 minutes. You put $100 on there, your name's on there for, I don't even know how long, but like 20, 30 minutes. So it is a way to advertise, but it also helps us. We wouldn't have that money.
Greenwell Fishing, say hello.
Hello, Greenwell Fishing. So we wouldn't have that money. Any little bit helps.
And then 2 people back to back asked how we met.
Search teams, and pretty much she asked for my help, and I came, and then after it was all said and done, we had another case that I needed help with the ground searching team, and then I pretty much stole her. Sorry. I poached you. All right, guys. We've got that bridge searched. There's nothing there. Love each and every one of you. This is the longest live stream I think I've done in a long time. 121 minutes.
That's 2 hours.
I understand.
And 1 minute.
In 1 minute. 845 people are still with us. Love each and every one of you. Thank you guys so much for your time and support. Keep diving. It's not where to stop.
Love you, bye.
And I'll see you guys later. If you guys want to check out our dives tomorrow on the objects of concern, you can check it out on our Facebook. And we'll give you details on the vehicle we're going to dive on tomorrow. And it'll be on Ride or Dive. So check him out. And the link will be in the description. I'll see you guys later.